Hello, my name is Christine and I run a vintage shop called Prima Treasures on Etsy. Today I wanted to show some aluminum or tin cans that can be used for decor. And there's a variety of different types of tins that you could use, but the thing I wanted to talk about was the notion of decor and in combination with some themes. So I've got several different themes set up here that I wanted to kind of give you guys an idea of what you could do with these older decorative tins. I'm not talking about the plastic ones they sell nowadays. These are all made of metal or aluminum, and most of them were intended as just, like a gift or sort of a fancier packaging for gifting purposes. And I can show you over here on the far left, you can see that these are from my personal collection, and so the theme I picked for my display that I have in my kitchen is chocolate, because I'm a chocoholic, so that's what I decided to go with. And so what I've got here is, you can see that there's a tin for this Nestle Toll House cookie. There's a Hershey Cocoa Tin, and then behind that is a Whitman sampler tin that was probably used as a gift. Somebody wanted to buy a person in their life a gift of chocolate, and they got the fancy tin to go with it, and then someone kept the fancy tin after they ate the chocolate out of it. Now the Hershey Cocoa Tin is a real tin that was used back in the day. This is probably from the 70s. And you can see from the top of the lid that it's got some wear on it. It doesn't have any marketing stuff. However, this probably was used as a gift tin. Or the other thing that you sometimes see, and this one isn't marked, is that they put them out as, and I think this is probably indicative of that, limited edition. They sold it purely as a decorative piece for this purpose, the purpose of, letting it be a decoration. And then, so that's the sort of kitchen display. You put a collection of tins out on a shelf somewhere, and they just add a pop of color and fun to your decor. But I wanted to point out that you can do things other than kitchens and food. So I included these two in the middle, and you can kind of see this one is a little weird. It's a machine oil can, and it's a real can that was actually used for the machine oil. And then behind it, we've got this very arguably inappropriate, but it's like from the 1930s, a tin that would have had dust cloths in it. And you can see from the bottom that it looks pretty rusty. But the colors are still nice, and the graphics are still easily visible. So something like these two in the middle you could use in, say, a man cave situation, or your workshop, your home office, depending on what kind of work you do, that would kind of give, that sort of rustic workshop vibe to whatever area it is that you're trying to decorate. So you got that as an option. And then over here, I wanted to show, these are also old kitchen tins, but they're food tins from like the 50s and the 60s, where they actually, this is an actual juice can. We don't get juice cans that are cans anymore, but I do remember when juice came in an actual tin can like this, not one of the cardboard things we have now. And so it's got the cool graphics on it. You can see in this case, you've got a nice color scheme going with the blue and the yellow. So just finding things that match your color scheme could also be a choice. And then this last one I have over here at the very far right, and I'm going to pull it out so I can kind of show you guys. This is an actual set of kitchen canisters, if I can get it open, which I cannot, so hold on a second. Here we go. It's a set of kitchen canisters that's made to look like old advertising, but you can see it's really just canisters. Every one of them opens up. It's got a hinged lid. There's 4 different ones in here that fit inside the big one for storage. But the cool thing about something like this is that you can get this period look, and there's a variety of different looks that they made. But back in, like, say the 60s and the 70s, they did a lot of these, quote, retro tins that looked like older time periods and had sort of advertising-esque slogans on them. So if you didn't want to go with this sort of thing, you could still incorporate, you know, a set of canisters like this that has a retro advertising theme to it. So I hope I've given you a variety of options to look at, but I did want to kind of throw out there that a lot of times these tins can be, you know, if I go to an estate sale, I might find a little tin like this for $3, $5, sometimes even $1. I think I paid maybe $2 for the Whitman's one at an estate sale, because people don't put a lot of value on it when they have a bunch of these clogging up their closets or their pantry, and so they're just kind of looking to get rid of them. But you can find some interesting designs and some fun looks that you could use to add, you know, flair to your kitchen. So I hope you've learned something, and I appreciate you watching.